Joining me this Sunday is recording artist and professional singer BFlyLadyDi, who will be talking about her latest single, Anticipating, and also about a foundation that she set up that supports children and their families in need. Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are across the globe. Welcome to On the Sofa with yours truly, Esther Austin. Well, today with me, I've just been introduced to this incredible lady. I loved her voice, and she was recommended by a very, very good and dear friend of mine, Randy. And this is, let me get this right, BFlyLadyDi.
That's right. Hello, Esther. Thank you so very much for having me on the show today. I'm thrilled to be here.
And I'm so curious to find out more about you because I love your energy. You're just larger than life energy, and also your voice. You've got an incredible voice, because when Randy sent me the clip of Anticipated, I'm like, dang, girl can sing, or she can sang, as we say.
Thank you so much. That just made my whole day. Thank you so much.
Lisa Stansfield, that's who you remind me of. There's a bit of a hint of Lisa Stansfield. When you finish, just check her out. She's a UK artist.
I do know of her very well, and I have heard that before, but I'd love to be branded as BFlyLadyDi. So that's the voice you're hearing.
Okay, my dear. So, I always ask my guests, who is BFlyLadyDi in a nutshell, in a peanut shell, or a coconut shell?
Who am I? I am a loving, affectionate person, someone who loves to give. I love singing. I love my family, very family oriented. I love to be able to do my charity work, and I am a butterfly lady.
Excellent. And it's really funny because I've got a fashion range that's been in the background that's going to come out soon. It's called Funky Butterfly, because it's about expansion. It's about, being free, and it's about being colorful. So, it's all those things to be a butterfly. And I can feel and see that in you, which is wonderful,
I love that concept.
So tell us a little bit about, we're going to talk about your latest single, Anticipated, and I really love that. But if we can just get an insight into who you are, why do you do what you do? And also tell us a little bit about the charity and what's behind the charity, if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all. And thank you so much. I wear a lot of hats. I could put it that way. I am Diane Travelli, who is an entrepreneur, and I am into my charity work, as we just discussed briefly. My daughter Ariel passed away from bone cancer at the age of 11, and so as a promise to her, I told her that I would start a foundation for children's cancer and be able to help needy families pay their bills. So the main thing that I do is to raise funds for those families, and here in the United States I have reached coast to coast, and we've been able to help families financially while their children are being treated for cancer, from New York to California and everywhere in between, which has been one of my goals. And we met that goal last year. So I was very, very pleased with the support. So I thank all of my donors, and we have donors in the UK and around the world as well through my music. So BFlyLadyDi who's the other hat that I wear, that I love to sing. I've been singing since I'm a child. And I've just had the great fortune of being able to record since 2016. I wanted to come out with a song called Just Never Give Up, the Cancer Fight Song, which was my very first recording. We have a YouTube video on it now with well over 5,000 views, which is really exciting. And, that was what started me into the recording. And all of the proceeds that I do receive, I donate back to my charity as well. So anyone that does download any of the music, they know that they're helping a child with cancer in the process.
Excellent. And how long has it been since your daughter passed away and the charity's been running?
Well, Ariel passed at 11 years old, and that was 22 years ago, and she would have been 33 this year. And I just found out that those three numbers, 11, 22, and 33, happen to be really powerful numbers in numerology, and that this will be the only year that that happens. So I really feel that we are going to bring all of that energy to a very positive place, and we're going to do great things this year. So the charity's been open since 2009. So in the last 10 years, we've actually been able to have
Cancer's a thief that can rob you blind. It can steal your life away. It doesn't matter who you are. It can take us all one day. But if it gets you, don't give in. Dig down deep and find strength within. Find a little hope and faith, and let the healing begin. Come on and challenge yourself to get up and fight. Keep a positive mind, it's gonna be alright. Just keep on battling with all of your might and stop that cancer out. Just listen to me now. Just never give up. Just keep on fighting.
And do you feel that your music has been part of the healing process for you?
Absolutely. I've gone through years and years of grief, obviously, and just recently, a year and a half ago, lost my mother to cancer.
Oh, wow.
May she rest in peace as well. And, through music is universal. So, it's a healer, but, you always hope to bring some kind of, evoke emotion and feeling with your songs to anyone that's listening. So I really hope that, we're able to do that. And yes, it does absolutely heal me and make me feel great that I can bring my talent to the world. And, I just hope that others will enjoy and, be able to, share the music with their loved ones as well.
Excellent, because like I said, when I listened to Anticipated and I've listened to the rest of your music on YouTube, you've got a really sort of light vibration. It's a very sort of uplifting, it just really hits you. Well, for me, I can only say that for me, it really hits me, but it really hit me. And it was very upbeat. I just felt whoosh, like something had just come and gathered me up. And that's why I thought, yes, I'd really like to talk to you, because, as we know, words, the healing is in words, but also it's in the vibration of the music. And then you combine that as well as where we are at within ourselves. And that's a wonderful ball of light that's sort of driving into each person's heart and soul. So I'm very poetic sometimes with words.
I love it, though. I really thank you so much. And it would be, a disservice of me to actually bring the thanks and, all of that positivity when you're in a relationship with someone and there's so much love there. And I really believe that you can bring that power of the love together. And so my partner, love of my life, Vincent Broomfield, is my writer, my producer. And I think together we have that energy. We are an incredible team. And behind him, behind me is him coaching and producing and bringing out of me what he hears in his head. And that's the beauty of being able to bring what you're explaining. It just, I'm sure he's beaming, listening in the background, that, you know, this energy of the music together, we're able to, you know, produce that and bring that feeling out of you and others. That's
Brilliant.
awesome. Thank you so
Brilliant.
much for that.
Brilliant.
That totally makes me,
Yeah, I'm very
my
much an
heart so
empath.
full.
I'm very much an empath, so I'm very feely. I sort of feel things, and
We
you know,
are too. We're very huggy, kissy, feely kind of people. So I'd be giving you really big hugs right now. Big hugs. Thank you so much for that.
Oh, excellent. And where to this year? I mean, have you been performing? You know, what next? Because you just feel like someone that's constantly, okay, this is done. You know, you've got your little tick list and you're constantly evolving. Because when you're in that place of giving and sharing, there's this overflowing abundance of creativity that's constantly at play. So what's on the cards for you this year?
Right now,
right, Lady Di. I needed to say that.
BFlyLadyDi. Right now, BFlyLadyDi is working on a video for one of the songs on the EP. Anticipating is the album, you know, EP title, and the title track Anticipating was the first release, and it just really got such an amazing acceptance, you know, all around. I'm just so pleased. We're on 5 charts right now, just in the last 3 weeks. So I'm just really, really pleased with, you know, all of the love that we've been receiving through that song. But so I'm working on a video right now for that. And in addition, once the video is finished, I want to be able to do the release and have a fundraiser out of it. And it's just going to be a really fun night.
Nice. And, you know, for anybody who's gone through, you know, anything that's challenged, that's, you know, brought them to their knees, you know, give some advice to them that would keep them going, because you've been places in your life. We've all been certain places, and some of us come out stronger. Doesn't mean that we're better. It's just this. So what advice can you give to others who are going through, you know, something at this moment in time?
You know, I do a lot of grief counseling. I work with a lot of the parents who we've helped who have lost their children. You know, my father's 91. He lost my mom after a 73-year relationship, which is like losing, you know, a whole part of you.
Wow.
And, you know, my answer to anyone who's grieving or going through hard times and suffering in any way, being depressed or whatever negative energy that you're feeling, my answer or suggestion would be to communicate. Yes. Reach out, talk to people. There's always going to be tomorrow. You really should, you need to let it go. You need to be able to see that this too shall pass, and you really will feel better. But to keep talking to others who love you, who understand. Some people don't want to speak to their loved ones. Maybe you need to reach out to a counselor, someone who's unbiased, who doesn't really know you that well and might be able to offer you a different perspective, you know, of what you might be feeling. But I just feel communication is very, very important. Okay. And a lot of love. You know, I'm full of love and energy of being able to give back. And, you know, that's the kind of thing that I love to do.
But, you know, to be full of love, we have to have worked through the stuff ourselves to be in that place. And like you said, it's also about just know that you can allow yourself to be in that place.
Yes, I do agree. I had many, many, many years, you know, like I said, of living without Ariel. And thank God, you know, I do have my 2 sons, Michael and Andrew, who are, you know, just beautiful men growing up, and, you know, they're doing so well on their own now. So I know that I did a good job as a parent, you know, but I do agree with you. You do have to allow yourself to feel, you know, the negative things, but you have to learn how to get through it and not hold you back. Yes. You know, you have to move forward.
Yeah. And sort of in winding down, you know, this is International Women's Month. We're celebrating women this month. We're celebrating you, Lady D. No, BFlyLadyDi. Celebrating you and your achievements, and also, you know, anticipating, which I'm going to play soon. As a female, maybe as a female warrior, what is it that you can say to women this month? And it's not just this month, you know, it's just something that's you can speak into their lives forever. What is that? What would that one thing be?
You know, I just feel that as women, you know, we need to stick together and be empowering each other, you know, pushing forward and holding each other up in good times and bad, you know, being strong and, you know, looking inside to your inner strengths and being able to move forward with your goals and make your dreams come true. We have one life to live, and we should live life to the fullest, which is also one of the names of one of my songs.
Yes.
And I do believe we should do that. You know, we have one life, life is short, and you should be able to try to accomplish everything that you want to do. Get that bucket list done.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for your time. Just keep rocking, keep rolling, keep blessing people with your music and the charity work that you're doing, and just who you are, being who you are. And hopefully it will inspire others to do the same, to aspire to be the same, because they can see what it's doing for you. And I'd like to say a big thank you to Randy.
Randy, thank you, sweetheart. My childhood friend.
Yeah, she's a lovely, lovely lady. I bumped into her, I think about 5 years ago when I was roaming around New York City, and she wanted to take some. And we
Incredible photographer.
Beautiful, beautiful woman. So I'd like to say thank you, wishing you all the best, and looking forward to meeting you one day. That would be a real pleasure.
That would be my pleasure as well. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for having me today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Frames worn by Esther Austin on the show today are sponsored by Run It First.